Hey guys, welcome back to Ninja Talk with the Bunny and Frog, and this week we're going to talk all about our recent and future ninja events that me and Owen are attending. Owen recently just did the Ferox Athletics Premier Series competition, so we're going to take a deep dive into the course, the difficulty, and the format of the Premier Series competitions. And I am going to the NSC Youth Championship, and we're going to talk about what obstacles we're expecting, how I am training to prepare myself for it, and more on that later in the episode. See you guys after this break.
You are listening to Ninja Talk with the Bunny and Frog. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. New episodes every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Alright guys, so Owen, as we mentioned earlier, just competed in Ferox Athletics Premier Series. And Owen, your placement course run, you had a very strong one, and after that, I think you were running 5th last onto the challenge course. How did your mentality change after you went into challenge, or before you went into challenge?
So I kind of got to watch everyone and see what happened on those vertical limit wheels. I think that was the biggest one.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about the beta that was broken on those wheels?
So it was one wheel with vertical limits, and you had to reach over to another one. And what people did is they just grabbed the top and jumped to the other top of the wheel, so they didn't have to use the limits.
Yeah, that definitely would make the obstacle easier, for sure. So in the Premier Series setup, you have the placement course, followed by the challenge course, and placement course, you fail, you're done, and challenge course, you get 2 retries, but you can't retry the same obstacle twice. And I was just wondering, what are your thoughts on, the Premier Series setup?
I like it. I like that there's a placement course, and I like that it's not just if you fall, you're done. I like that you can try, an obstacle again.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, I feel like the placement course is good because it's not just a randomized run order, you earned your spot right to run last. So it basically serves as, how it worlds, it's based off your standings. Your standings on the placement course their standings on the placement course determines your run order for challenge, for sure. So the challenge course was pretty tough. Looked pretty fun though. There was lots of vertical limits, lots of cliffhanger. There was a reverse grab, I believe, some salmon ladder. So, what would you rate the challenge course on a difficulty scale of 1 to 10? And why would you rate that?
The challenge course, I think, was an 8. It wasn't a too hard of a course, but there were some spots that you could probably a 7 or 8. There were some spots that you could slip up on.
For sure, such as, what spots would you say were the most difficult to you?
Some people got caught up on those, plexiglass boards, the vertical limit wheels, obviously, and that reverse cliffhanger grab.
Yeah, that one looked fun. Yeah, that one looked really fun. I would have loved to try that. Did they let you have, redemption at the end? Did you get to try the rest of the course, or was there no redemption? Nah? Okay. Unfortunate. So did you have a favorite obstacle from the competition, placement or challenge course?
I kind of like those wheels, the vertical limit wheels.
For sure. Yeah, those just looked fun. I'm sad that they broke a beta on it. I wish they just, half of it was just, not allowed. They put tape on it and they couldn't go, past the tape. But,
yeah. For
sure. Any others?
The last ring obstacle on the placement course.
Yeah, that one, they were just on really long straps, right?
Yeah.
So you had to, get a massive swing, for sure. And, why was that? Was it just fun because you were, flying? It felt like you were, flying? Or, just more, the pressure that you're, have, 5 seconds left and you got to hit the buzzer?
I think kind of both.
Yeah?
It was right at the end, so you kind of knew when you had to go for it.
For sure. So, following you was the Elite Division, and so from the Elite Division, who were you, most excited to watch?
I think Noah Munier was.
Yeah. What did you, learn from watching him following the course? What could you have done better? I know it was a different course, obviously, but, what could you have done better?
He was, really efficient with his moves and stuff. He didn't waste, transition times at all.
And what were your thoughts on, you guys had a reverse grab, but they had, 2 cliffhanger pinches? which looked wild. What were your thoughts on that?
That looked fun. I wish I tried it.
I know, it seemed so fun. After the event, what would you say, like, your main takeaways were from the event? Like, what could you learn? Do you think you should train more? And, like, will you try to do Premier Series in the future if you can?
Yeah, I'll definitely do more Premier Series probably next year. But I think I still need to work on my efficiency and grip, but still.
All right. So how do you think you'd, like, train yourself to, like, get more efficient and get your grip strength more
I have to work on some more courses and get, like, my flow back.
Yeah, for sure. What type of courses do you think you train, like hybrid, speed, or burnout for? Like, what mainly will you train going into the next season of WNL?
I think, like, hybrid courses with, like, short time limits.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. So that way you're pushing the pace, and then it makes a lot of sense for sure. All right, now we're gonna flip, and Owen is gonna now ask me some questions about the upcoming NSC Youth Championship.
So Dax, going into the Youth Championship, what are you going to prepare for?
Definitely, like, the night before, I'll try to definitely just get to bed, like, early for sure. But also, we will be running at the same time as the younger division, and I'm not sure which, but one of us will be running hybrid, and another one of us will be running speed. So after I'm done whichever course I'm doing, I'm gonna go back and watch the videos of the younger division on their course to see what I can learn from and see what they did that I can possibly do better on.
Yep.
And then definitely I've been training, like, a lot of NSC style courses. Like, I've done speed courses, done burnout, done hybrid. Definitely just to get myself as prepared as I can for the event. And it should be really fun. I know Roxal will set a pretty sick course, so it should be great.
And then with Roxal, we're always setting some really good courses and some spectacular ninjas setting them. What are you expecting going into those courses?
I know Mr. Michael Bellion likes his bar tech, so I've been training a lot of bar tech a lot lately just to try to prepare myself for that. It's going to be so fun. There's going to be some wacky threading thing on guard bar, wild thing for sure. And definitely I know, like, some other ninjas setting the course are very into tech, so lots of, like, ice picks, battering, stuff like that. And definitely the burnout course is going to be so fun. Hopefully I make it, fingers crossed, but, like, it's super entertaining. There's going to be so much, like, strength required just based on, like, past NSCs and competitions that I've seen from them. And I know there's going to be some pretty wacky stuff. Like, I know they originally came up with the magic hat obstacle that was used at national finals this past year. So that was
a cool obstacle,
which is really fun for sure. And then they've got lots of, like, precision tech, so it's going to be pretty fun.
And then what are your thoughts on that format during the finals where a certain amount of people get eliminated after each round?
I really like it. I think it definitely puts, like, a lot more pressure on the athletes to do better. Like, I feel like, because you'd run hybrid first, followed by speed, followed by burnout, it's definitely, like, after, like, for the hybrid course in NSC where, like, you don't get eliminated after hybrid or speed, it's kind of like, I feel like there's just less pressure to do as well. Obviously, you want to win regardless, but, like, I feel like you really want to be able to try the speed and burnout courses, so that way it's just a lot more of just pushing yourself to the limit to definitely just try to throw yourself at every obstacle and just fully send it, so that way you can move on to the following stages. And I definitely think it's more entertaining too. Definitely more fun, definitely, like, and definitely it's just a good format all around. It's very similar to, like, Worlds, how, like, a certain amount of people get eliminated after stage 1, stage 2, and then stage 3. So it's pretty fun. I like the style of it. I'm excited for it for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get to try all the courses. I'm definitely excited.
Which course are you most excited for if you get to all of them, either hybrid, speed, or burnout?
Oh, definitely hybrid. I love hybrid courses. There's just so much room for different things and different opportunities. Like, there's gonna be like some balance, there's gonna be some flow, you're gonna have to be fast, but there's gonna be like also tech and grip. Like, vertical limits is something typically on a burnout course, but it can be thrown into a hybrid course, and it just completely changes the dynamic of the course, and it's just so entertaining and so much fun. Just to, like, in a hybrid course, you're not expecting, you should be expecting like some pretty wild grippy stuff, but like typically that's stuff you train for in burnout. So in hybrid, it's just, you're not exactly prepared to do like bolt cutters followed by like vertical limit followed by like underbar tech, which is all stuff from like, which is all obstacles from all the different aspects of ninja and just put into one course, and it's so fun. Although speed's gonna be pretty fun. I like speed. Just running around. There's gonna be so much running, so it'll be pretty electric.
Why did the ninja have to go to the doctors?
Why did the ninja have to go to the doc? I don't know.
Because they had a sick save.
Oh, that's great. That's up there. That's top tier for sure. Joke of the week, sponsored by Warped Wallies, and Warped Wallies is also a proud sponsor of Ninja Talk with the Bunny and Frog. They make clever and stylish designs for ninjas who don't mind being seen, and they've got a wide selection of shirts, stickers, and more for all ninjas and even ninja parents at warpedwallies.com. And Ninja Talk listeners will even get a 15% off code. Just use code Ninja Talk, one word, no spaces, Warped Wallies, smash that buzzer in style. I still can't believe we have our own code. That's so cool. I love that. Thank you, Warped Wallies. Appreciate it. Anyways, that's a wrap for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for listening, Owen. And I hope you guys learned some things about Premier Series and NSC and how they're like formatted and how they work and what we're kind of doing with our ninja competition schedule. In the next week or two, we're gonna have a pretty exciting guest on, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys next week.